Namaste, Super Bro Stars and Super Sis Stars. This is Dr. Tajen, aka Empress 1111. Whew, I just done a very heavy reading for the Divine Masculines, and oh my God, like it was a bomb that was dropped on me. It was a bomb that was dropped on all of us. I expose the divine masculine for what is really going on and what they're really dealing with, and it's some real issues. You want to go ahead and check that video out. I don't want to spoil it for you. If you are here and new to my channel, please click that like button. And also do not forget to subscribe so you can stay updated and tuned in to my readings and also my informational videos that I have. I am a naturopathic doctor, and I also own a metaphysical school that I own and operate. And you will be given information that I only share with my students. And I just want to let you know that this is some information that you will not learn on Google. This is information that I've learned by being in touch with special gurus and teachers on both the physical and the spiritual plane of existence. All right, so let me go ahead and get into this beautiful reading for my divine feminines. You guys have waited a few days. Thank you for your patience. I have been doing so many readings for my clients. I love you guys, but I have to go with them first because they pay me. Okay, and what I do here is out of a labor of love. I don't mind doing it, but I'm very grateful and thankful that I do not have to depend on this heavily because never mind. Let's not get into that. But anyway, I'm here now. I just got finished with doing my last reading. And so I'm here and I'm available for you to help you because I know that some of my sisters have been losing their minds. They've been in anxiety. And one thing that I just want to say is that every situation has an interaction, an action, and a reaction. Do not react to what these divine feminines are doing because some of them are dealing with some heavy shit that is realer than real deal Holyfield. Okay, so let me go ahead and get some help. I'm going to go ahead and call it in. I call in air, fire, water, earth, ether, spirit, and I also call upon source energy to give me information and direction that is needed for this moment in all directions in time and space for the evolutions of our souls. And so it is. All right. All right. So what I'm getting with the first card here is the Queen of Air. Okay. You see this woman? She's holding this crystal ball. The divine feminine know who she is. She never once doubted who she was until she got with her divine masculine and they separated. And then some of you forgot why you were in union because of the way you were treated. And so the universe is calling you to make an objective decision. Basically, the universe is saying, poop or get off the pot. Okay? You've done dealt with the situation from the divine masculine for so long that you are being called to clear away all that no longer serves you. I'm not making this stuff up. You see it on the card. Sing the humor in the situation. Okay, you can do one or two things here, divine feminine. You can laugh this shit off and you can entertain it and you can super exceedingly and super abundantly excel on the ladder spiritually in all of your initiations and all your rites of passages, or you can back out and say, fuck it, I'm done. And you can leave it alone. And guess what? Either way, whatever you decide is perfect. And it's exactly what you should do. No one can make this decision for you. You are being called with all of your high vibrational frequencies and everything that you have gathered and you've accumulated up until this point to make a decision. Don't complain about what the divine masculine is doing and what he's not doing. Do you want to entertain it? Decide. Because the universe is calling you to do so. You cannot continue to keep whining about what the divine masculine is doing. And this goes for myself included. That's why I am done. Okay? I know my worth. And just remember, whatever you decide, it's okay. There's no right or wrong answer here. The universe is calling you to be unified within yourself. The angel Sandalphon, which is one of my favorite angels anyway, he brought me my beautiful daughter. I'll never, ever, ever forget a Sandalphon. Me and Sandalphon work together from time to time. Anyhow, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Right now, in this time of your separation away from your twin flame, find like-minded people, find your tribe. And if you already found your tribe, work with your tribe, do what you're supposed to do, because that is what the separation is for. It's not to hurt you. It's not to put you in a situation to where you're always in this low ebb and you're always in this low state. But no, it is to elevate you. It is to propel you to the next level of where you are supposed to be on this beautiful twin flame journey, with or without. You are supposed to merge the inner with the outer, making the male become female and making the female become male. You are supposed to put together so beautifully your left and your right hemispheres of your brain so you can ignite and awaken the divine masculine and the feminine, the divine feminine energies that are within. That's why you have the unity card and you have 5, which is the number for transformation. This is your transformation time. This is the reason why you're in separation. You cannot do the transformation if you did not have the separation. It would be highly unlikely. Okay. You have the high priestess. You have Angel Haniel that's helping you. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Divine feminines, I can't stress this enough. Please be patient. Rome was not built in one day. It's coming. I know you don't feel like it's coming, but it's coming. Don't be so anxious. Don't worry about when. Don't worry about if it'll ever happen or if it'll never happen. Do you? Consider carefully what you want before acting. Before telling the divine masculine, I'm done with you, I can't stand you, get out of my life, go to Hades in a handbasket, really scrutinize your words, because your words have power. You have this chaos that's showing up in your relationship because it is a direct reflection on what's going on, not only with you, but also your divine masculine in the inside, because it takes 2 to tango. But remember your part in it. It's not only what's going on with the divine masculine, but it's also what's going on with you as well. You see, really contemplate, mull, and chew on what your next move is in reference to your relationship with your soulmate or your twin flame. And the reason why I said soulmate or twin flame, because not all divine feminines are with their twin flames. Okay, so I just had to make sure that I was clear on that, because I know some of you are going to be watching that are not with your twin flame and you're with your soulmate, and that's fine too. Okay, moving along. We also have the 9 of fire. I can't make this shit up. You guys, it says, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in your believe in yourself. Believe in your mother-loving freaking self, because you have not come this far to turn back now. All that you have invested in your divine masculine, all of the life you done breathed into this man or woman, because we know that it's not gender specific, all that you have done as far as your personal work on yourself, if you were to turn your back on all of this now, that all goes down the drain. You would have done all of this for nothing at all. When have you ever invested so much work into something and got nothing? You cannot tell me that has ever happened to you. And if it did, you cannot tell me that God did not give it to you by another means or another form. Okay, I'm ready to call somebody a liar. Seriously, because I know how the divine work. I know how the divine operates. And I believe in the law of compensation. What you give is what you shall receive. It does not have to come from the divine masculine. It can come from another suitor. It can come from another man. And trust me, God will give you beauty for ashes. God will right the wrong, even if your divine masculine is unwilling to right the wrong. God will. I know, because Mother, Father, God told me today, don't worry about what he will do or what he won't do for you. I am about to set you on high. You are going to be so pretty. Don't you worry. And I'm telling you the same thing. Do not worry your pretty head. Because what you done put in with blood, sweat, and tears, baby, it is about to unfold so beautifully on this physical plane of existence that when you are in that moment of all of your glory, even the divine masculine is going to want you and wish that they had not treated you like that. You mark my words. I know what I'm talking about. I have been in this situation before. I've told you about my soulmate I was married to for 22 and a half years. He didn't want me. He was out doing his little thing, playing around with his little women. But soon as I found my twin flame and I got engaged to him, from the beginning all the way until I got married, that man suffered miserably. He stayed in the dark for 6 months and wouldn't come out of the dark. Okay? But he was the very one that told me that he was done with me. And he didn't want me anymore because our marriage took its course. So when I finally said, okay, I take you at your word, and I walked away, he couldn't handle it. Okay? Reality, let me tell you something. What a person feels and what a person thinks, you only take stuff for granted because at the time you do not realize its value. But baby, let me tell you something. When you remove yourself from a place where you're no longer wanted, from a person who no longer appreciates you, who chose to use you as a punching bag instead of a pillow, who chose to walk on you like a doormat instead of elevate you on a pedestal like the goddess that you are, you will come to find that troubles do not last always. Because there's going to come a time and a place where the person that think that they never needed you at all is going to need you the most. It always has a funny way of happening. And it's always sooner than what everybody thinks. Trust me. And last and certainly not least, we have the Ten of Fire. A lot of you divine feminines are walking away. You said it's too much work. But the universe is calling you to ask for help from other people. because your life is out of balance. You're stressed and some of you divine feminines are starting to have health problems, and you cannot, because you are the high priestess. You are activated. You are in your true authentic power. Step back into it. If this man makes you step out of your power, I don't care what man and what title you slap behind his name. Mine is my husband, and I don't deal with it. And I'm not going to deal with it. No man is worth anybody being sick. Okay? And I think that the help that this card is calling and asking you to call upon, you don't see any human beings here, do you? Call on your spiritual entourage. Tell them to go get justice for you like I did today. Tell them go get justice. And I promise you, you're going to hear about it. And it ain't going to be pretty, but it has to happen. You know what? Someone said something earlier today. They said someone asked them to pray for someone because they were suffering. They started having like stomach problems. They were having issues like with headaches and migraines. And she said, no, I'm not going to ask that their suffering stop. I'm going to ask that God's will be done for the highest good and all involved. Because that could be the very thing that needs to happen in order for this person to wake up. And if I were to pray something other than that, then it could be detrimental to them spiritually and in other ways. All right? So, at this moment, what I want to impress upon your mind, call upon help, call upon your guides, your angels, your wayshowers, your ancestors, source energy, your higher self. And I got one that's going to shock you most of all. Call upon yourself. Ask yourself to be present. Tap into your inner self. And ask that you're present in this very moment in all directions in time and space. And get clarity on what it is that you need to do next. Not in reference to the union, but in reference to your soul development and unfoldment. Because the most important person here is not the divine masculine, but you. All right. I have come to the conclusion of your beautiful reading, divine feminines. Okay. I hope that this really sets well with you. It is a good karma to like, share, subscribe, comment, leave a love donation. Gift registry is also welcome. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone.